everyone, it's Sheila back again. Welcome to my channel. It is Saturday afternoon and I'm in for the rest of the day. I did have to take a trip down to my local post office to pick up a letter which I had to pay a little bit money for because there wasn't enough postage on it. And you know, it was just a Christmas card, so I wished I hadn't bothered. But you know, these things happen, don't they? But anyway, I am knitting. This is the second sleeve of the little pink and white slip stitch cardigan. I've done a little bit of the tutorial up to how much I've done, and it's for the 20-inch, this one. It'll be a tutorial I'll be able to put up soon on my other channel, Sheila's Just Knitting. That's what I was doing it for. I haven't been able to do much of this lately because I've had that many other things to do. But I will just finish this row and I'll show you what I have been doing, because I am getting emails because I haven't had a video up for a few days. Everybody seems to think, you know, that I could be ill or something like that, and they're asking me if I'm okay. But not to worry everyone, I do like a little bit time off now and again. As I've told everyone before, you know, that it's not to worry if you don't see me for a few days sometimes. It's just because I've got other things to do. But I'm now almost finished this row now. So that is, I just have to knit that. With the sleeve, I only do the pattern on a couple of rows of the pattern. That's all there is on the sleeve. Now it's just the plain pink all the way up to the armholes. So that's the only part I have left to do on that one. Then I'll have to do the neck and the bands and do the sewing up as well. So I'll just put that one down for a minute. And I'll get out whatever else I've been doing. This was a scarf I started a little while ago. That's as far as I've got with that. That's probably that and more again, I think. I'll measure it and see. Because I'll do it until it's my height, which I am used to be 5'4". I'll have to measure myself again sometime to see whether I've shrunk with age. This is 21 inches, so at least 5 foot. That's what I knit the thing to. We seem to be having a little bit sunshine coming on and off out there. 60 inches. Yes, 5 foot is 60 inches. So I do the scarf till I measure 60 inches. That one seems to have a brown stripe going through on that side, and on there, the way the pattern, the way the colour in the wool is working out. But this one will be, when I get a few things done, I'll be putting them up on my eBay shop. So that's how far I've got with that one. I'll have to put the wool on the needle and wrap it up. And the other one I was doing, the one on the circular needles, I pulled it out what I had because I didn't like the way it was coming out, and the cast on edge was too tight, so I had more stitches than I wanted on it. Because I was intending doing this for a child, so I've decided to do, it's a ribbed one, it's knit 2 purl 2 ribbed, so I will put a pom-pom on that end and the other end when I finish it. But when I cast on with this one, I did a very loose, a different cast on altogether, very loose cast on, so it wasn't tight, so I could stretch it across the needles, so I didn't have to have as many stitches. I think I had 50 stitches when I was doing it just plain, but I've got 40. I think there's just 40 on here. I'll measure that. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 6, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40. Yes, I've got exactly 40 stitches on there, and it is stretched a little bit when I'm knitting, but it's okay because it's pulling the scarf in narrower for a child instead of the way it was coming out. It was coming out far too wide and I didn't like it anyway, just the plain. It wasn't going to look right with the pom-pom on, but this one would be okay. But I will finish this and probably do a little pom-pom hat to go with it as well. And then that'll be up in my shop when I finish it. So that's how much I've got done of that one. Get that one over there. These are the pieces of the one I'm doing for the tutorial. The back and the two fronts and one of the sleeves there. I have one of the sleeve, that's what I was telling you with the pattern. Only do a little bit pattern on the bottom on that one. But that one is spoken for when it's finished. And then I am busy putting the neck. I've done all the pieces for this one. This one's spoken for as well. This one's going to Pat. So that one there, I just have to finish the neck, sew it up, and then I'll put the bands on the front, and that one will be finished as well. Then I can get on with one or two other little things, because I do have some coasters to crochet and some things like that as well, which I've been asked for a few more coasters. And my own, I haven't done any of this for a few nights. I think that was about as far as I've got on it. But I have been busy with other things. Like I said, I went to the post office, the depot place, to pick up a letter that was there for me. And as I was coming out, oh, so no, it wasn't. It was when I was going in. As I was going in, there was another lady coming out, and she sort of walked past me, and then she turned around. She said, "You're Sheila, aren't you?" Yes, that's my name. Do I know you? She says, "I watch you on your videos on YouTube," and I thought that was so funny. Oh, my knitting. Where is it? I'll do a little bit of this one while I'm sitting here. And she said, "I watch all your videos." She says, "I don't make any comments because I just watch, you know." So I said to that lady, I said, "Well, what's your name, just in case I see any comments of you?" And she said her name was Gillian. So if you're watching this, Gillian, it was very nice meeting one of my, I don't even know whether you're a subscriber or not, but I know you do watch my videos. So that's not the first time I've been recognised. YouTube is making me famous. But anyway, I tell you, I've been too busy to do videos just lately. I started off the other day, I can't remember what day it was, but I thought, oh, I've got this all tangled, I can't, where the wool's coming out, it's all coming out round the side, and it's all tangled up and I can't find out where it's, how to get it out, pulling. We'll put that around the side. I started off with, I decided I was going to do my books because I hadn't done them since October. It was about the middle of October was the last time I did anything on as I'm self-employed, I do have to do my self-assessment thing. It's not for what people have to have it in by January. It's not for that, because I did mine straight away last year. As soon as April was over, I think by May I had sorted out my self-assessment and sent it in because I wanted to know if I owed any tax. I wanted to know and get it paid straight away, so it was off my mind. So I do my books every month. I put everything down, everything that I earn and everything, my expenses and everything. I put all those things down. But I hadn't done any since, look, I've got a nut in the middle of that. I hadn't done anything since the middle of October, so I had all that to sort out. I had to sort out all the the little slips I get from the post office, and I'm going to have a drink as well while I'm talking. This was a Christmas present of my son and his girlfriend, and I've got it filled with that barley orange water stuff. It comes in handy. I just fill it up and keep it near my, because sometimes I forget to get a drink, you know. That sunshine is causing the. This is a new computer I am using. That's another thing. I bought a new computer, but I'll tell you about that after. But I seem to be having the same problem with the videos. But I'm saying I decided I was going to sort out my earnings and everything, because I wanted to know whether I owed any tax or anything, because I've been getting a lot more from YouTube than what I normally do. And so when I worked it all out, I worked it right up to the second, I think it was the 2nd of January by the time I came to sort it out. And you know, I already owe £300 in tax to the taxman. I've used up my allowance that we get. Was it £12,570 that we're allowed before we have to pay tax? So I decided I'm going to go and find some expenses so I am not paying £300 to the taxman. So I went out, was it yesterday? Friday? Yes, yesterday. I went down to Curry's and decided to buy myself a new computer, because I have 3 laptops and I have problems with all of them. One of them conked out just, I think it was days after the guarantee was up on it. Another one I've had for about 5 years, which was one I like to watch my TV things and movies and things on, because I watch everything. I don't watch my television. I watch everything on my computer, and it was a 17-inch and I was using that one. But I couldn't use that one for doing videos because it had a crap video in it. It just was not any good at all. And then there was a lot of other things I couldn't do on it. So all I did really was go onto YouTube and watch videos and things like that on it. So I thought I want one with the same size screen, a 17-inch one, where I can do everything on. Watch my TV and things, and do all my video editing and everything in one computer. So that's what I went out to Curry's for, and I've bought one. It's an HP. So I'm going to sort out my other computers, sort out what I can fix. I will keep the one I was using for doing my videos on before. I will keep that one as a spare, but the other 2 I'm going to have to sort out and maybe sell them, see if I can sell them for spares or something like that. So that was something I worked on yesterday. I'm going to put that down as expenses for this month. So that'll get rid of some of that £300 tax that I have to pay. It's expenses. And then I also seen I was at Silver Link. That's the shopping place where Curry's is, where I live. And they also have SCS there. And I wanted just a small little, like 2-seater settee for to put in my workroom upstairs, so I can do everything up there, because of the bed is uncomfortable. That's up there, which I sit on. Well, I've been sitting on the edge of the bed, but it just got too uncomfortable. I just had a sore backside every time I sat on there for a few hours. So I decided I was going to buy just a small little 2-seater settee. And so I went into SCS and I had a good look around, and all the ones, there was a lot of bargains there. But then I found this very small one. I think the fella who I saw about it, he said it was a little cuddle couch, something like that he called. And it was just wide enough for 2 people to sit close together on it. And I thought that's just ideal for what I want. And I think it was about £500, something like that. Or just over £500. So I thought, Oh, that'll be ideal. It'll just fit nicely in, but I do have to get rid of the bed that's in the room because naturally I don't need that anymore, and I don't need the bed anyway. So I'm going to put it up for free on one of those marketplace. I think the marketplace on Facebook, because it'll have to be local for someone to come and pick it up. Because I'm not sending it to anybody. It's a bed. If they want it, they'll have to come and get it. And I'll probably give them the duvet and everything that goes with it, because I don't need that either, because my bed is a double bed. So I have double sized duvets on that, and sheets and things. I don't need anything for the single bed, so I'll probably give all the sheets and the duvet and everything away with it. But I do have up until, they said it'll probably be around about the 6th of February, because it has to be, the one that was in the shop was a very light colour. It was like a creamy mint, a very creamy mint colour. And I thought, I don't want anything that, like, I don't know how, but it would have ended up scruffy with me. So I picked a different, he gave me a whole thing full, a sheet full of different colours that you could get it in. And I picked I don't know what you call it. It's like, it's not brown. It's not as dark as brown. It's a little bit lighter. I forget what they call the colour, but he put that down what I wanted. So he says it would be about the 6th of February. So I have about a month to get rid of the bed upstairs and get the room sorted out to put that little cuddle couch. That's what he called it. I don't know whether that was the proper name, but only one thing that annoyed me about SCS. They charge £119 for delivery? How on earth does it cost that? But I said, well, fair enough, I can't fit it in the boot of my car, so I'm going to have to pay for it to have it delivered. If my son had been up here, my son has a van, I probably could have got him to pick it up for me, but he doesn't live up here, so. Anyway, that's what I've been doing the last few days. So I was all around the shops yesterday and looking for the new laptop, and when I got home with the laptop, I couldn't just leave it. I had to set it up straight away. I still haven't got everything in it. There's still a lot of things that I need to put in it, but you will notice with this video, I don't know what it is. I had a lot of trouble with it at first with the sound. I was doing tests, a minute or something, little test things to test the sound and the picture and everything. Well, it is a good quality picture because it is a higher quality than what my other ones are. But there was a thing with the sound. The first few letters, like if I said something hello, you only got the low. The hell at the start was finished, wasn't there. It was just the low, and I had to go through all the settings and everything in the audio thing to try to work it out, and I'm not even sure it's right. So I'm saying hello twice when I do this video, and I'm cutting the first bit off. And then there was a picture, there was some sort of enhancement with it. When I brought it on, it kept bringing my face further and further up on the screen, so all you could see was my round thing of my face. But I don't want that. I want a normal one where I'm sitting on my settee and everyone can see what I'm doing. I don't want them just to see my face. So I had to mess on with that, and I had to go through all the settings and the video and the audio and everything. And I think I finally got it sorted, but I'll know when I sort this video out to edit, because I do edit things out that I don't want in the video. So I may have to edit my hello at the start. So I put hello twice, said hello, and I said hello, this is Sheila, welcome to my channel. There's a lot of messing about with these new things, even the new computer. I think my newest one that I have is only about 3 years old, but they've changed an awful lot of things on it. And I'm looking for my start button on it. I couldn't find a start button on it, and it's in with all the other buttons. The start button is usually by itself. up in one corner of the screen, but it wasn't there, and I'm looking, and it was in amongst all the letters and everything, you know, and I finally found it, has a different connection to it, and I wish that sun would go away because it's keep coming in and out. Yeah, it looks like I'm having a similar problem that I had with my other one. It must be like that on all cameras. Yeah, I think you must have to have a separate camera in your computer to get really good quality videos. But anyway, that's my little bit for today. So just tell you what I've been up to and what I have done, what I haven't done, and what I have to do. But I still have a lot of things to take from my other computer. I have to take all my PDFs for all my patterns out and put them into this computer. I have to put all my TV and film things that I've recorded off the TV and all the rest of it that's in my other computer. I've got to transfer all of them into this one now, and so many things, and I'm trying to remember all the sites where I had downloaded and put shortcuts on my screen, and I think YouTube was the first one. I put a shortcut to YouTube on my screen, and I've got such a lot of things to do. But that's it for now anyway. Anyway, thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll catch you all another time. So bye for now.